Hey guys, my name is Alex, and for those of you who don't know me, I review college programs and see how you can graduate fast. So in some other schools that I list, you can graduate college in under 1 year. Now, Colorado State Global is another school that you can graduate really fast. You can't graduate in 1 year because they don't allow for massive acceleration within their courses. But you can hack the degree by using something called study.com and other ACE credit providers. Basically, it lets you transfer in half the degree. You can look at the spreadsheet that I will list in the description and check out my website, majormash.com, which has a collection of spreadsheets to a variety of schools and programs to show you how you can hack that degree and get it done much faster than a regular person would. And the same thing is true for CSU Global Computer Science. Although you can do this for any degree at CSU Global, but I specifically picked the computer science degree because that's what I have a degree in myself. So at CSU Global, you can basically transfer in half the degree. You get all your general education credits done, get all of your free electives done on a platform called study.com. You can also do credits on other ACE credit providers too, such as Straighterline. So what is study.com? You can basically do these 2-3 day courses, which are ACE credit certified. What does that mean? That means they are recommended for college transfer. They are not necessarily college credits, but they are recommended for college transfer. So what that means is partner schools can accept them. And CSU Global is one of those partner schools that is partnered with study.com. And this is one of the only schools that study.com does this for. But if you attend study.com and do some courses there, they actually give a 10% discount to CSU Global. I believe CSU Global is the one that applies the discount, but you get a 10% discount on your entire tuition. So that can save you a couple grand just right there. If you transfer in all these study.com credits, which will probably be around 60 credits. We'll go over the spreadsheet in a second. And then your remaining tuition at CSU Global for those 2 years is probably going to be around 10 grand. And you can basically get a couple grand off of that with the 10% tuition discount. And then boom, you have a bachelor degree for about 8 grand. And if you used financial aid, probably a lot less. So we're going to get into the spreadsheet right now. I'm going to show you how you can hack this degree and get it done in half the time. I'm sure a lot of you watching are probably military watchers, but there might be some other watchers as well that found CSU Global Computer Science. Maybe you also found a school called WGU as well, but you want a school that is mostly paper heavy, which would be CSU Global. So CSU Global is mostly paper classes. You're going to write essay after essay and maybe some projects in there as well. But to my knowledge, there's not really any hard exams, hard tests. You'll have quizzes, but not actual exams. As far as my knowledge goes regarding the school, I have not attended the school. So CSU Global, you can find out more about it by going to their website. Find more about it going to my site, majormash.com. But here we are, we're going to get into the spreadsheet right now. All right, guys, we're in the CSU Global spreadsheet for computer science. So this spreadsheet, you can get, like I said, 10% off tuition discount if you take study.com courses. Now, CSU Global and study.com do not specify how many study.com courses you need to take, although you can probably email them and ask. I'm assuming probably more like 12 credits you would need, and you'll get that 10% tuition discount. Now, on a degree that is around $20,000, 10% is a big discount. So you have my website right here, which is majormash.com. Find a lot of helpful stuff there. And then you have a study.com 30% off right here. You can use that link in the spreadsheet. And we'll go over the courses right here on what will transfer in and what you can expect at CSU Global itself. So here we go. CSU Global, 63 units in the core classes. Now, for some reason, CSU Global does not let you really transfer in any of the computer science courses. That is something you will have to do at CSU Global. You will still be able to transfer in 66 credits of this degree. And you will only need 54 credits. Yes, my math is correct there. 54 credits to graduate. So you can get the CSU Global degree done in under 2 years if you transfer in all of these. And all of these ACE credits will not take you more then probably 2.5 months at the most, I'm thinking, just looking at them all right now. So basically, combined with CSU Global and combined with taking the ACE credits, you probably are looking right around 2 years at getting a bachelor degree. And that's starting with 0 credits. So the average person gets a degree in 4 years. You can get one in 2 years. So very hackable degree. Get your degree done fast. Get your degree done affordable. So let's go over the courses you can transfer in. So at study.com, you can transfer in this Fundamentals in Information Technology course as Computer Science Fundamentals. And then you can take Pre-Calculus and Calculus at Sophia. These are also available at study.com, but they're a little easier on Sophia. So that's just up to you. And then all of these courses you'll have to do at CSU Global, and we'll get into those in a second. So down here, General Education. So on CSU Global's website, they say you only need 31 credits for General Education, but clicking their General Education explaining page, like, that's not what they say. Like, they basically say you need all of these courses. So just to be on the safe side, I have done 42 units in General Education for this spreadsheet, and the free electives I've made a little less, just to be on the safe side, basically. So 42 units of General Education. You'll do English 1 and 2, study.com, History 1 and 2, study.com, Intro to Political Science, Human Growth and Development, Quantitative Literacy, Intro to Sociology, English Literature, Intro to the Humanities, Earth Science, Microbiology. And then at Sophia, you have Intro to Stats and College Algebra. Like I said, math classes are a little easier on Sophia than they are at study.com, but you can take them at study as well. So I like all of these courses to be done at study.com in a matter of a week or less. Like I said, these are not hard courses. If you have the time, you can get all of these done in a week or less. And you probably shouldn't be spending too much time on them except for calc and pre-calc. So pre-calc and calc, maybe those ones run you a little more. Maybe those ones run you 2 weeks each, especially if you are starting calculus from scratch. So, but these are very fast courses. They're designed to be fast. They're designed to be quick. So, and then free electives, I put biology lab on here. I mean, you can do any free electives, right? That means it's your choice. But these are courses I've selected for you. And Intro to Biology Lab, this is just to be safe in case CSU Global needs a lab class. I think they do, but like I said, they don't really specify their they don't specify their information as well as other schools on like their transfer page. So I had to do some guesswork here a little bit. So like I said, just to make sure you get a lab course done, I picked this Intro to Biology Lab course as a free elective. And then Computer Science 115, Programming in Java, Intro to Information Technology on Sophia, Introduction to Networking on Sophia, Introduction to Web Development on Sophia. So for some reason, the computer science courses, they don't accept the computer science courses as free electives on study.com. For some reason, I don't know why. They do accept the Programming in Java as a free elective, but on the other ones, it says they don't accept the other computer science courses, which is pretty strange because the computer science courses at study.com usually transfer everywhere. But, it is what it is. So then you have the CSU Global courses that you'll have to take at that school. So 54 credits to complete the degree. And these are the classes you'll take, including this one too, this little filler class on top. That's a filler class. And then you have Logic and Design, Basic Programming, Operating Systems, Programming 1, Information Systems, Programming 2, Data Structures and Algorithms. So for those of you new to computer science, data structures and algorithms is something you need to pass an interview. So make sure you pay attention to that course. It will give you the absolute basics. Will it be enough to pass an interview, pass a coding challenge on an interview, which are all based off data structures and algorithm? No. It won't. You will have to do some studying on the side after this degree if you want to land a job. In the future, I will have some programming videos on this YouTube channel that show you data structures and algorithms and how to solve data structures and algorithm problems. So if that's something that interests you, please like and subscribe. So data structures and algorithms, that's actually a very valuable class. Graphics and visualization, artificial intelligence, sounds pretty exciting. Programming 3, software engineering. They actually have a pretty good course list, I'm not going to lie. Platform-based development, introduction to networks, looks like a little filler class here, technology and ethics, database management. Database is important in any field, any field, whether that's software engineering, obviously data engineering, data analyst, any IT job, networks, cloud, anything. Database is used everywhere. It's the one thing all of these tech jobs have in common. Whether you're a software engineer, data engineer, cloud engineer, database administrator, IT degree, cloud degree, computer science degree. Like one thing they all have in common is you want to know databases. So it's used everywhere. Principles of cybersecurity, very valuable right there. And your computer science capstone. So also a little trick in the spreadsheet. If you want to type yes here, it will basically put units completed adjusted down here. So it's not just a transfer index spreadsheet, but it's also a tracker. So you can track all your courses and mark these off as complete. So CSU Global, I've done a lot of research into them in the past. I have not actually attended them. I actually liked one of their master's degrees a lot, which was artificial intelligence and machine learning. They're one of the only online AI/machine learning degrees I've found. So I was pretty interested in that. But currently I'm enrolled in a master's program for computer science at Georgia Tech, but it's an extremely heavy workload. So I will review that program in the future as well. If I decide to stick around in that program, which I am trying my best with, because I have a job, I grind a YouTube channel, I grind a football podcast, I grind multiple websites, just a lot of time. There's never enough time. I always go to bed like, wow, didn't have time to do all the things I wanted to do. So, we'll see if I do my best to keep on pace with that degree. But I might check out this master's program. There's one at WGU as well. So there's plenty of them out there. If you can't handle a certain workload in one program, you can always try to switch to a different one and see if the workload is a little more manageable. So, but as for CSU Global, sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic there, but CSU Global, I researched it, pretty heavily, and it is a regionally accredited school. It is nonprofit. It's a branch of Colorado State University. Like, there's nothing wrong with this degree. There's nothing wrong with this school. This degree will work great for you. This degree will look great on your resume. Will this degree get you a job out of the gate? If you're not in the military, probably not. Now, if you're in the military and you have a degree like this, you might be able to get a job out of the gate. But if you're not part of the military, then just like anybody else, you might have to add some experience, or you might have to add, some networking. So a lot of you might ask, well, how do I get experience if I don't have experience, right? That's like the age-old question. Basically, you just got to market yourself, or maybe do an internship, apply to a lot of internships. Or what I like to do is, since LinkedIn has gotten saturated, make your own resume/portfolio website. Do something to stand out. Do anything you can to possibly stand out. Write cover letters. Nobody does that anymore, so try to do that. Do anything that will make you stand out from the crowd and try to get that first job. Also, put some projects on your resume. That's the biggest thing, actually. If you're going for a software engineer role or a data engineer role, which I'm assuming you are because you're doing a computer science degree, either you're going to try to be a software engineer, which is the most popular job, or a data engineer, or you're going to try to work in AI, although you're not going to work in AI right away. So if you want to be a software engineer, you want to learn how to code, so pick up a programming language and learn that and make some kind of project. Upload that project, show them it, and it looks really good. So put that on your portfolio website, put that on your resume, and you'll basically have a leg up over the competition. basically a degree doesn't prove to them you can do the job, right? Experience proves you can do the job, and a project that you made proves you can do the job. So one of those two things, either experience or make some kind of project and show them how that project works and what it does. So it's all about marketing yourself. You have to think outside the box. The tech field has become kind of saturated, unfortunately. And that's why I would suggest some people to go maybe product management, which is like a software engineer business crossover, which pays very similarly. I think software engineers cap out a little higher, but product managers make well into the six figures. But like I said, if you want to be a software engineer, though, you can still absolutely do that. It's just a little harder to break into the industry right now. I do think that it'll correct itself over the next year or two. I do think tech will become a little less saturated as the economy changes. So economies go in cycles, guys. Right now companies, they might be laying people off, but in the next couple of years, they might go on a crazy hiring spree and they start hiring all these new grads again. So economies always go in cycles. So just be prepared for that if you want to break into tech, if you want to break into being a software engineer, you're going to have to think outside the box. Market yourself. Do anything you can to market yourself. Network. Go on LinkedIn, message recruiters, apply for a job, and then message the person hiring for that job. Networking is everything in life. If you're young, if you're watching this video and you're like 18 to 23 years old and you have not figured out that networking is everything, networking is everything, okay? Should the world work like this? I don't know. But it's all about who you know. It's all about networking. It's all about, expanding that network and just meeting as many new people as you possibly can and exploring new opportunities, through those people. But you want to acquire the skills as well. You still have to have the skills. But having the network to get an opportunity is important. But anyways, guys, this video has gone on long enough here. I've shown you the spreadsheet. I've shown you how you can knock off 2 whole years from this degree with study.com and CSU Global's partnership with study.com. So anybody can do it. All of these study.com courses right here and Sophia courses all together, I don't think it would run you more than, just an estimate, but I would think $600 to $700 is probably what I'd be thinking on that. But still, that's a lot cheaper than they would be on CSU Global. So on CSU Global, one course is going to run you an average of, I think, over $1,000. Whereas one course on an ACE credit platform is going to run you like $40, So although these are paid by monthly and they're not paid per course, but average per course comes out to around $40. So, but anyways, guys, I wish you the best of luck in this degree. If you chose CSU Global, you can do this, you can get it done, and you can get a software engineer job, data engineer job, a 6-figure job at some point in your career. So I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or email me. I'm always available, or at least I try to be. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe if you liked the video. Have a great day, guys.